was during the night. My father and my mom were not at home. 4 men came and they took me away. I cried, but they were strong.
Men were coming in, mostly white men and Arabs. They could come in anytime. They could pick anybody they would want. They use you. You had to do whatever they told you to do. You had no choice.
Human trafficking is not a crime that is easily visible. Human traffickers are very smart people. They have understudied our security system, our operations, so they are using the loopholes. What passes your mind when you see 15, 16-year-old Ethiopian boys who are about 30? Is it usual? Is it a school trip to Kenya? For you to get the traffickers, you need to use intelligence because they will never be visible. Those who will be physically visible are the trafficked. The perpetrators, the traffickers are around there. They can see, they are watching because they move from one trafficker, they offload the people to another trafficker until final destination. Everyone keeps on being paid off because they are separate transactions. Because it's complicated, it's complex and dangerous. One of the things that then the government should do, first of all, is as we develop, we have to think about the negative hazards of development, So we have to ensure our legislative policies are good. But more importantly, because that's a problem of Kenya, our problem is not legislation. Our problem is not policy. Our problem is our administrative response to being compliant to those laws. Where we have officers who are not doing their work, we need to hold them accountable. We need to put more resources there for publicity and public awareness, both for the government officers who have the legal responsibility and also for the publics so that they can be the feelers and the people who inform government that we suspect something is going on. Let's find out. We need to build a lot of our interstate regional cooperation in a very practical sense. The way we have invested very seriously in security across border, security with Ethiopia, security with Somalia, security with Uganda, security with Tanzania. It is the same investment and seriousness that we need to put in place for dealing with counter-trafficking. When you take a human rights-based approach, what it requires of you is, first of all, you build a lot of sensitivity to the victims. So how we handle the victims from the point of contact, because a lot of them are harassed, re-traumatized, and we don't treat them as human beings and protect their dignity. So our first contact with victims should be sensitive enough so they can become the first primary source of information after our intelligence. We now have our Victim Protection Act in Kenya, which then says that we need to protect and support the victims accordingly. All people who are trafficked are victims, and they are not supposed to be mismanaged at any stage. We need to activate the board of the Victim Protection Act and begin linking those victims of human trafficking to that board and that mechanism so that they can be supported and then finally repatriated back. We need to stop any case of anyone who is trafficked in court and repatriate.